Today, people still discuss, is AI smarter than human brain? In some segment, like weather forecast, like playing chess, like voice recognition, AI may be becoming smarter to predict the weather forecast than human. So some area AI is smarter, some area human are still smarter. So today is the still debate. 30 years ago, of course, human was much smarter. Today, it's the questionable. But 30 years later, when the AI become 1 million times smarter than today, okay? CPU may not be called CPU anymore. Maybe GPU, TPU, quantum computing. I don't care how you call. The engine power is improving another 1 million times. The memory size will increase another 1 million times. And the communication speed another 1 million times. When that happens, I would say super intelligence is coming onto the earth. So what is intelligence? If you say average people's IQ, the intelligence count, okay? The number of the IQ, 100 is average. The people in this room may be a little bit smarter than 100. But roughly 100. So Mr. Einstein, maybe 150, maybe 190, some people say. Newton is known maybe 140. Right? Da Vinci, 200. I don't know how they count. That's people's guess, okay? So anyway, if you are 150, 100, if you are 200, you are called a genius. 200 is genius versus 100. So that's 2x. What about the super intelligence? 30 years from now, what is the IQ of AI 30 years from now? My prediction is 10,000. If you are 200, you are called genius. If you are 10,000, what do you call? Super genius. Genius. Anyway, they are so smart. Okay? Of course, there are something human is better at. There are something AI is better at. Of course, not everything AI will change, surpass human. Human is better for creativity, imagining, more heartful relationship, negotiation. Okay? Human touch. Of course, there are still many, many things. Human would respect human. Human would like to share the value together. But for the daily productive things, like counting or predicting and so on, what is AI most good at? I would say one word: prediction. Prediction. What is AI good at? Prediction. That's one word. For prediction, many of the prediction, AI would be much smarter than average human. So what do we use prediction for? For many, many things. For many productive activities that we are doing, prediction is very, very useful. If we have the crystal ball to predict the future, we can be all rich. Right? So prediction is very, very important, and that's what AI is most good at. I would say if the robots install AI in their brain, super intelligence robots, they predict what's going to happen. They predict what humans want. And they start preparing. They would be better servant to us. They can help you. You know, if you go to McDonald's, they ask, how can I help you? Do you want potato also? Okay? Without asking, how can I help you? If they know, if they can predict, okay, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe my boss usually want coffee and a little bit of chocolate. Today is raining. My boss came back from playing tennis, so he may be thirsty. You know, if the robot can predict what we want without us asking them, they will predict and prepare what we want. Okay? So I would say the population of mankind in year 2040 will be 10 billion people, but the number of population of the smart robot will surpass 10 billion robots. In my definition, robot is not all humanoid. It is like automobile. Autonomous driving automobile, in my definition, is a robot. There will be a robot flying in the sky, robot swimming in the water. There are robots 1 millimeter size, or there is a robot 100 meter size. There are all kinds of shape and size, all kinds of different functionality they need to do. But they would have the ability to do many jobs that we need to do. So I asked the population of Taiwan. Today you have 23 million. So Taiwan is not the biggest population country. Japan is not the biggest either. But if you had smart robots that can help manufacturing, right? That can help manufacturing products. And all you do is design, do the engineering, the creative stuff, the marketing. The manufacturing can be done by smart robots. Then even the population, even the country with a smaller population can still gain back huge volume of manufacturing. And Taiwan is one of the best countries with the best technology of manufacturing. Foxconn is a good example. Many of the Taiwanese companies, great in designing electronics, great in designing software, integrating all those. And if you have, a million robots, you can manufacture even without big workforce of population. You can become the center of manufacturing in the world. Back again. And so your expertise of the understanding of the product, the designing and marketing and shipping worldwide, you can become very, very powerful. What you need is not just the mechanics, the electronics, and on top of that, put the super intelligence and learn, and evolve. This can be very, very powerful. And I don't think robot is going to take away human job. Robot will push us to evolve also. Human can learn and evolve. As I said, 90% of the population were farmers only 150 years ago. In Japan, 64% in the US. But today, only 2%, 5%. Did the mankind all lose job? No, we changed to other job. Human also can learn and evolve and to change, to adapt to the new world. That's what I believe. If the world is coming anyway, nobody can stop. Technology keep on evolving. If the world is changing anyway, why don't we change quicker than other people? I think Taiwan has a huge opportunity. So IoT, another example. I think there will be 1 trillion chips put into the device. So we acquired a company called ARM. We did the forecast. How many chips are we shipping? The chips will be shipped with ARM design. Just ARM ourselves, we have the big market share of the chip designing. And in the next 20 years, we are shipping 1 trillion chip cumulative. The world population is only 10 billion. Today, 7 billion. It will be 10 billion in 30 years. 10 billion versus 1 trillion. So every human will be surrounded with a device that's communicating. It's no longer just smartphone, human to human. It's a things to things, things to human, humans to things. Everything will be surrounded with a super intelligence. And they all get connected, and they get connected to the cloud with a super intelligence, with AI, and also the edge intelligence. So again, let's look at the longer term history. There was an agricultural industry, and then industrial and financial age, and then today, internet. But AI is coming. So again, if you are an investor, don't invest into the past. Invest into the future. It's easy. Simple as that. If you pick only one company or two companies, you may be lucky or unlucky. If you invest into 100 companies over the future, the chance is you will win. If you're picking only 2 or 3, unlucky or lucky. But if you are putting 100, you're not unlucky, lucky. You are thinking, betting on the probability of the success. That's why my return is 44% for every year compound for 20 years. I think I'm a little bit better than average investors. And I'm telling you my answer. So I created a SoftBank Vision Fund. What does SoftBank Vision Fund do? 20 years ago, I invested into Alibaba and Yahoo and so on. I made a good return. But I also made big mistakes. I should have invested into Amazon. I was talking with Jeff Bezos in one-on-one in small hotel room in Switzerland before Jeff Bezos had IPO. And I was talking with him, I would invest 30%, $100 million. And he said, no, Masa, that's crazy. That's a number I cannot accept. It should be $130 million. We discussed, negotiated 30 minutes. Okay? And we were very close. And I went back to Tokyo and talked to my board members. And they said, what are you talking about? Where is the money? I said, oh, I forgot. We don't have enough money. I made the same mistake investing into Baidu, the eBay, and so on. I was very, very close to invest. Again, I did not have enough money. So that was my big mistake, big regrets. I don't want to say the same excuse again. I don't want to make the same mistake again. Back then, I knew the internet was coming. Now I know AI is coming. I don't want to say the same excuse, same mistake. That's why I prepared $100 billion. Worldwide total venture capital. I don't know, 4,000 companies, 7,000 companies, I don't know exact number. But I know the total amount last year they aggregate is $87 billion. Every venture capital added together, $87 billion. And we are $100 billion by one company, by us. So we are bigger than worldwide venture capital all added together. And they asked me, so if you are that much big, maybe you are deciding too rough, too quick. You are paying too much. So your return on profit should be smaller. Their average is 13%. Worldwide venture capital, their average is 13%. I am still over 40%. So I am still doing better than everybody else. So anyway, this time, no more excuse that I did not have enough money. Okay? So I prepare enough money, focus and specialize only AI, and invest only into the winning companies, unicorn of winning companies. And then we can have synergies. So Michael was, just talk about our history of investment, and we are lucky each other. We are successful each other. We like each other. There are almost 90 other companies. We are having the same kind of relationship, excitement. Now, the Catella and many of our family companies are having business together, synergy together, because we are all number one companies, family of number one companies, family of having the same vision that AI is going to revolutionize how we live, how we produce, how we do the marketing, and predict the supply, the demand, predict the demand, and have the best mix of supply. So let's talk about one example, prediction and supply. So Uber is one example. They do the heat map of demand prediction. Friday night, 7 p.m., end of the month, rainy day, there is a music concert event. What is the demand? How many people say, I need a car on this corner, Fifth Avenue, and whatever the crossing street in New York? How many people raise hand and asking for a car? They do the prediction, and every 15 minutes, 15 minutes later, every minute they do every minute, and 15 minutes later, how many people raise hand to asking for the car? They do the prediction, and then they tell to all the drivers, you have to go there, you have to go there. Okay? So supply would be given with the prediction. That's why they can be ready within 3 minutes. Average time that the customer can get the car is only 3 minutes. If the car goes after they raise hand, it would take 30 minutes. That's the only way. They do the prediction and prepare the supply for the best mix. And they do the dynamic pricing. The price should also be changed depending on the demand and depending on the supply. In the Christmas day, at the 11 p.m., the same street, too many people raise a hand and not enough car. Of course, at that time, the price should go up. But, 3 a.m. in a normal day, not enough demand. Not enough demand, so cost should go down. So that's how dynamic pricing comes. It all makes sense. And this is all done by AI. So it's not just sweating. It's thinking and predicting. That's what the AI is most good at. So this is one example. So this is actual video. You are sitting in the car with autonomous driving. So this is the video. Now car is running, and then some people come and it stops automatically. And then the car from the other side is coming. You have to slow down. You have to go around the yellow line and then stop. This is all autonomous car, the actual video. And you want to turn left when the other car is coming, right? And there is a construction going, and you have to go slow and left, right. There is a car parking. This is a fire engine car. And then you have to actually go across the double yellow line, which is against the law. You have to break the law to go around. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting for 30 minutes. Okay? So AI decided to break the law. Because human is breaking the law every day. So AI have to think smart enough. Can I break the law right now or not? Okay? So that's a very important decision to make. So this is actual video from the car. You know, no human is touching. So autonomous driving, some people say, oh, it will never come. It will be 20 years from now. This is today's video. So another example, not only driving for people. This is the actual video, driving to deliver the goods.
Every day there are things you need to get and things you need to do.
Am
What
I
if some of
over
those
time?
things could be done for
Maybe
you,
I'm over time, huh?
easily and affordably, by someone else? Or by something else? At Neura, we've created a self-driving vehicle to do
This is a
just that.
self-driving car.
A new class
This
of
is a
vehicle
robot.
specially designed
No
to navigate
human.
neighborhoods.
This is the first car without human, actually, already on the street in the United States.
Even
It's our
safer
company,
than
and
what's
stop
inside.
when the dog or people are coming. It's a small size car. So it can deliver the
We're
food
working hard to make every
or
day
a
a
grocery, the gift.
to bring you anything, anywhere, anytime. So you can spend your time
So
on the things
today-
that matter most.
Today, when you want to ship the product in the United States, it costs $5 per trip. $5 per trip. With this, it will be 20 cents per trip. It will be much, much cheaper, much safer, 24 hours, 360 days. So the delivery would totally change. So this is 80 companies that Vision Fund we invest. These are all unicorns. These are all changing the world. This is all AI related. So we are investing into #1 company of each segment, each country around the world to change, to bring the AI revolution. So as I said, in the Industrial Revolution, Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller, those entrepreneurs were the key. Now here again, AI entrepreneurs. They are the crazy guys. They are the one that's changing the world. They think they can change the world, like Mr. Ford has done, like Thomas Edison has done. They're going to change the world from their angle. So it will not happen automatically. It will happen with a human, one human guy with a crazy passion and a dream to change the world, to give a better life. So what is the better life? Our life still have a problem. We have a life with a problem on the street. There are car accidents every day in the world. But after the autonomous driving, we will have the world without car accident anymore. We will have the world without disease that we cannot stop. We will have solutions with a DNA, medication, and so on, with power of AI. We will have the world with the robots helping from disaster, helping from dangerous work, or just sweating work. We will help human care the elderly people with the robots. So we will have the world with better, safer food. We will have the world with more joy. So what do we want to do? We want to create a world where it's a human-centric world. Human will have a better world with the assistance of the AI. We don't want to compete with the human. We want to assist the human have the better life, better joy, save from danger, save from diseases that we could not cure in the past. I think we will have a better world. Thank you very much.